Hey everybody, and welcome back to FMV February. Well, I guess it's actually February now. Oh shoot, I was going to change into a nicer shirt. Oh well. The shirt is fine. Yes, we got started early this year, but that means we can get through more games this year, in theory. Who knows? And, but yeah, I hope everybody had a good weekend. It wasn't long enough. And I've got to do a little more work, or should do a little more work for this possible, project I'm being hired for outside of work. See if it works out. But hey, I got that installed and working right. If only all the games were that easy. And thank you to everybody who came out to my last couple of streams. Last night we played Psycho Killer, and also D-Cop, because we wanted to play something that was a little more fun. And before that, we started the X-Files stream, and before the X-Files game, and before that, I think it was my birthday stream. I should actually stay up and upload that to YouTube. I know I keep getting behind. But yeah, I decided we're going to continue the X-Files because we only really just started it, hadn't gotten that far in it yet. I did mess around with it after stream and got past what could have been a bug that could have had consequences. So we'll pick up right after that. Not going to go through anything we haven't seen already. And yeah, we'll start a new game on Wednesday. I've got several prospects, but I do try and do, if I can, try and do some mixture of action and adventure and some mixture of modern and older. Also a mixture of physical and digital when possible. But we'll see. And then I was also wondering, God, I got those Laserdisc games working through Daphne. Well, if there's not something wrong with the emulator, should I stream Dragon's Lair this year? I tried the arcade version a couple times back in '06. Yeah, '06, and then a couple more times at MagFest, but I've never played through the whole thing. And I mean, who doesn't like 300 QuickTime events strung together? That sounds like fun. What, me throwing shade at one of the only video games that the Library of Congress has decided is worth preserving? Nah. Yeah. It's a good game because it grossed so much. You used to have a high-grossing game when your game costs twice as much as anything else to play. Just putting that out there. Hey, well, Trooper, thanks so much for the contribution to the community challenge. And you have a Dragon Slayer lunchbox. Oh, Dragon Slayer. I meant Dragon's Lair. Did I say Dragon Slayer? I need to enunciate better. But no. Lots of dragon Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, yeah, we're on the same page. Nice. It was that popular. Well, I mean, it got ported to everything. Heck, it even got a NES port, which I can even call that a port. And you guys, please go check out AWOL Trooper. Awesome streamer. Does a lot of painting miniatures and such. We're streaming Barotrauma. I'm not familiar with that. But I am assuming it's a horror game involving a menacing barometer? I'd play it. I mean, as we saw last night, my standards for horror games I would play is kind of low. But we try and play some good ones too. But, oh yeah, that reminds me to announce the community challenge is still going on. How much longer? Who knows? Maybe I won't extend it. I'd die a natural death if need be. And oh yeah, and I did get almost all the games that people won in my birthday stream in the mail yesterday. So I have one more I need to mail. try and do in the next couple of days. But hopefully everybody domestically will get their games soon, and everybody internationally, the mail's going these days, give it a month or two. Good. Don't even get me started on the pricing or the process, which has become more onerous, but there are things I could say about the post office. There are things I could say about Kroger. Am I just complaining a lot more now that I'm in my older years? Quite possibly. Oh, creepy submarine co-op game. Oh, interesting. So it did have something to do with pressure. I was on the right track, at least. And yeah, and the other announcement is that I'm planning to out what FMV games I'm going to play this month. Trying to get a hold of one that's not sold anymore and not apparently available to download anywhere. But we'll see how much luck I have with that. I don't want to say it because I'm like, I don't want to get people's hopes up. I'll wait. Don't copy that, Floppy. Oh, such a classic video. How are you, Moosey Fate? Guys, please go check out Moosey Fate. But yeah, I try and do some kind of rarer one. If nothing else, maybe I'll buy some more obscure FMV hog. Or maybe that Central High game, which I've been curious about and isn't available anywhere. It's not necessarily good. Oh, thanks, AWOL Trooper. You're good with getting things working. I might take you up on that. Because there are several games which I'd never have gotten working, which I would like to play at some point. You know, obscure stuff. For example, Ghost Pilots of Voodoo Island. Shut the fuck up, Airplane Lion. We are not playing Ghost Pirates of Voodoo Island. Wasted too many hours on that. Yeah. For 100 gifted subs, I might just smash the CD-ROM with a hammer live on stream. Just kidding. Oh yeah, halfway through shout out. How are you, Moosey Fate? You playing? Ooh, Castlevania. The original one? The NES one? Those parts of Voodoo Island. Oh, the first two. The original and Simon's Quest, right? Not Simon's Curse. Simon's Quest is about him having a curse, yes. I've not played lots of Castlevania. Oh, the Japanese Castlevania one. Is that even harder than the US one? A horrible night to have a curse. So I remember those t-shirts were all the rage at one point. But yes, it's entirely possible that Ghost Pirates of Voodoo Island is a good game, but we sure as hell aren't going to find out. But enough with me prattling on about stuff. I think that was all I was. Oh yeah, then I heard there's some actual event with a bunch of streamers called FMV, which I need to research that and see if maybe I should join in on that. Because FMV February was just something that I made up. Oh, your first time playing the Japanese one. And that's cool that it came with the pack you bought. On Steam, okay. I remember if I bought the Castlevania and Contra compilation on CD-ROM. I might have. But I'm sure this one's probably a lot better. I did notice a lot of only Castlevania 2. They don't give you the Japanese one. That's neat you're streaming it for a second time. I realize I should at least get the game booting up while we're talking. You already had most of them, but... Castlevania has a special place in your heart. Did you play it when you were younger? Not that window, silly DOSBox. window. You know, the window with the same name as the thing you were told to capture. Silly DOS books. Saw, like, Psycho Killer, there was some other key. Was it Control-N to capture the mouse? But no, I mean, that was something like custom added to that release. There. Locked. Ooh, you bought the first one from a friend, used. And then you had to save up to buy an NES. Oh, wow. Oh, so you played some at friends' houses. Nice. But then you finally got your own NES. What the fuck's logo reminds me? I still haven't played Aliens TC. Should we watch the intro again? It's a good intro. Oh, making the jump from 2600 to NES. Yeah, I bet. There they are. The rat was thinking about smoking. Now, of course, Mulder and Scully are missing. And it's up to us, Agent Craig Wilmore, to find them. Having the full intro really makes it feel that much more like, yeah, this is an episode of the show that you're playing through. This was got the laptop. It isn't locked. I get the phone. I get the phone log. Yes, there we go. Grab lightning. What a weird icon. Okay, good. We asked him. We told him the first password didn't work, and he's like, I don't know. Take it to the computer crimes division. See if they can unlock it. I believe we've done everything here. Is that the only location in Everett? Yeah, I'm sure we'll unlock more, chat. Wait, how do I go back? No, I didn't have a PDA. I was much too young for that sort of thing when this game came out. I guess that's my apartment. April 2nd, 1996.
I'll be reviewing my notes in the meeting room. So, it was. Shiloh. Yeah, definitely Elizabeth. That's what I was trying as the password. Worth trying. I just hope we aren't going to get locked out of our computer. How about... I guess the easy thing to do is to look at... We put down the laptop. Is that it? Oh, right. No. Right. We never did work out why he does that. Actually, is it worth calling them now? Wait, menu.
Thank you for calling the Seattle Police Department Computer Crimes Division. We are currently in the process of upgrading our voicemail and phone system. As a result, we are unable to handle your call at the moment. We apologize for any inconvenience. Please try again tomorrow.
How thoroughly contrived of them. I'm gonna just drive down there and be like, yo, laptop, crack it. Did I misspell his last name?
You've got mail.
It was Shiloh. Hey, Freemy, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Hope you're having a good weekend. These, I think these might be the same ones we read on our PDA last time. Inbox. Was the spelling not standardized back in '96? Or did whoever made this game not double check it? Pretty okay. Well, that's good. Looks like we finally got a break on the pull tab counterfeiters. We should talk later, but Shanks expects us to have the case wrapped up in a few days. Just thought you'd like a heads up, Mark. Craig, what does the FBI do with case files once the cases have been resolved? I'd love to get a hold of one or two. I've got an idea for a book, but it would involve some FBI cases. And I'd like to build it from the real life. Let me know if you think you can help out, but no hard feelings if you can't, steal a couple of solved case files from the freaking FBI and leak them to me. Super M. Oh. We were supposed to... I guess the game expected us to do this, but we asked Agent Cook to do it for us, because I couldn't figure out how to get into the computer last time. Oh, okay. These are the ones we took from our camera. Really should be taking more photos. Oh, right, actually. I think I might have saved... or tried to call the numbers after I'd saved. I don't know that it matters. 522 5550149. Oh, Mulder, you're so 90s hot. Hey, Toasty, welcome in. How are you doing? You guys, please go check out Toasty. Doing Uncle Chop's Rocket Shop. That sounds fun. Yeah. Big X-Files fan, Toasty. Still crazy after all these years? And Zatara! Hey, Zatara, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Sure. There. You watched it a lot as a teenager. Yeah, I watched the first 2 or 3 seasons. I guess I was as a teenager and then into college with my father. 50149. Ooh, the morning shift. Sounds terrible. But I'm doing all right. Hey, Captain Thaco, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? We're just X-filing it up.
Hello? Who is this?
Agent Wilmore, FBI. Who are you?
I asked you first.
Look, I work for the FBI.
Sure, okay. Why didn't you say so in the first place?
We're not going to get anywhere with him. Is that a cell phone or melee weapon? Yeah, I mean, you could hurt somebody with those cell phones. I wonder they called them bricks. But it's, really cold where you are, Captain Thaco. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, now my parents are back east, and my father was saying today, it hasn't really been above freezing in the past week. Yeah, it might have gotten up to 35 once. Negative 15 degrees Celsius? What in God's name are you doing in Antarctica? Or, I don't know, wherever. Antarctica, Alaska, Alberta, Siberia. One of those places that humans shouldn't be living. Maybe that's just me who shouldn't be living there. Oh, those are negative 30 to 40. Oh, the other one. 206. Oh, you lived up in the Yukon. Wow. Oh, man. Oh, that's nice. You put a battery-powered heater out for the local cats. Wow. Single digits. Ugh. That sounds like quite an experience living up in the Yukon, but one I don't know if I could handle myself. I was never the biggest fan of cold, having been born in Texas. 206 555 0182. I knew we tried this last time, but I'm like, it's always possible I dialed the wrong number. Well, true, you can always put on more. I think I would still... Well, I guess it depends on how too hot. I'm like, Yeah, I haven't been to the desert. But also, like, maybe if I were to spend, like, a summer in coastal Texas now, I'd be like, no, I'm good. Let's get out of here. Wasn't there a Yukon Trail game? I feel like I saw that. I only played Oregon Trail and Amazon Trail myself. Okay. if you're going to play in Texas, you've got to have a fiddle in the band. Which reminds me, maybe I should break out the old Sega CD emulator and we should play Ground Zero Texas for FMV February. That sounds like a critically acclaimed game that everybody loves. Oh, Oregon Trail. No, I haven't. I've heard of that. And I played through the CD-ROM version as a kid, and then I know I played through a previous version at a friend's house, like pictures, but not, animated. And some music. It was probably the one that came right before that. Carbohydrate-based approach to selecting your mate. A lot of the South is inbred. Yeah, like breaded fried food. Yet, light gun game's working. Yeah, the only actual light gun I have for the PC connects by serial port. It's like that old Act Labs one. So I play my light gun games with a mouse, except for that time I played the actual Lethal Enforcers 2 arcade cabinet. Yeah, that's what I do. Battered and deep fried in butter. Very southern. All activity on this system will be monitored. Aww. Even when you're part of the government's watching you chat. Nah. Well, I know there are more modern Act Labs ones. And I've heard about the Sinden light gun, which can be made to work with a lot of even indie games on modern PCs, but I think it's pricey, and it may still require some, know-how. Ooh, phone. Actually. Well, no, I think we should just do the phone. Search category. Now we gotta enter it manually. Shoot. Damn. I mean, that is how it works in real life. Yeah, I'm not that serious either. I mean, I love rail shooters, but I think I play them better with mouse. 2, 5, 2, 5, 5, 5, 0, 1. Here we are. Yeah, they look so awesome. Oh, you have a super scope for the SNES. Nice, Toasty. No data found. And why not search all the databases? Let's try the other one, chat. 206 555 0182. Dockside Warehouse. Can't believe Mr. and Mrs. Warehouse gave their son such a weird name. Still, they could call him Doc for short. Need to print that, or is that automatically going to be? This is probably where we saw them in the intro. Oh, actually. Now that we know their cars, they were to add that. Don't see where to add the names though. But maybe it won't let us because Cook already did it. Just look at our notes. This one. That's our address book. Uh-huh. Let me just see if the Dockside Warehouse, which I assume is in Everett, has been unlocked. No, I don't see it. There it is. Okay, great. We're not going anywhere until we've chatted with everybody. No, Cook's gone. I might as well save. Despite my jokes, I'm like, only 3 save slots. How much can you save, Scum? RCA. So, that's how Agent Cook hooks up his VCR to his television. And he has the same type of mug that I have. Ooh, is that a scorpion? Is there a Nancy Drew game that would kill me? Well, maybe nobody dies in the X-Files. He has quite a collection of fancy glasses.
I don't believe we're done in the field, Agent Wilmore.
Well, if you want to go out in the field, don't let me stop you.
Agent Wilmore, 2 very valuable agents are missing. I'm beginning to lose my patience.
I'm going.
Agent Wilmore, the prodigal son returned.
I could use some help with this case.
Okay, let me review your notes.
Okay.
This looks pretty complete to me, son.
I guess the thing to do is to go out and investigate the dockside warehouse. Oh, wait, shoot, wait. I'm getting lost in Shanks' office again. Alright, so let me make sure I can't take the laptop. He definitely put it on his desk. Maybe that's the game just telling you, nah, do that later. Because I don't see the laptop, chat. Yeah. Dockside Warehouse, Seattle. Yeah. They always did that in the show, didn't they?
It would be helpful to have some background on the case your agent was pursuing.
Wouldn't it? When I have some, I'll share it with you.
They enjoyed a very high degree of autonomy. Is that Skinner chat or is that? Yeah. He's not in a talkative mood. Let's see. I'll just look around here. Hopefully he doesn't get snippy again. guess that's as far as we can go. Oh, wait. I'm just looking for random things to pick up. But I don't think we're going to find any. Eat the corn. Is that... What could it mean? Perhaps it was an agent message that Scully and Mulder left. Did we have... Yeah. Hey. We're getting somewhere. They don't break the way they do in Deus Ex. The place may be dark and a mess, but the photos are pretty clear. Ooh. How'd you get in, Skinny?
Why don't you check out the main floor? I'm gonna take a look in there.
Oh, I'm deciding if you're going to Uber to work or ride a bike. Oh. I hope you get plenty of rest, Atar, and thank you for dropping by. And watching me stare at the river. Hello. Yeah, I thought that beam of light was showing me something. I should save. I appreciate it. And you as well. Too soon? Too soon. Yeah, for those of you who aren't, like, from California, there was a restaurant called Tony P's Dockside Grill that went out of business after decades. And we're in the Dockside warehouse. So that was immediately where my mind went. Eventually we'll come across a rat with a cigarette. Let me know if I missed something that looks like an item, chat. Oh, I see. The cursor's slightly different. So that's... yeah, that just moves forward. Suppose we'll have to head up to the second level eventually. Hello. Is that a cigarette butt, chat? Okay, evidence time. Or maybe it's like a shell from a gun, I don't know. But nothing we can take. I bet this is one of those pixel hunty parts. Let's see, wait, is this the way we came? I think so. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Is that blood? Or maybe something burnt? No. There. Need to be methodical about this to make sure I don't miss anything. Huh. Is he not able to open it? Or? Yeah, I think that's it. I don't... doesn't have a visible lock, so maybe we're going to have to find a crowbar. Yeah, I think so. Well, I don't know, just take it with us. I mean, we may. Maybe this way. Yeah. Maybe this way. Is that? Yeah, no, I thought that might be a shovel or crowbar or something. But, yeah. 441. I thought that might be a box. Electrical keypad or something. There's the front door. Yeah, let's keep looking for a way to get into that crate. Just turning. Will this take us all the way? Slightly different view, but still nothing to use. I don't see anything in there, chat. Yeah, we've been here. Yeah, hold on. I think I glimpsed something. Yeah, nothing. I've learned from these games I gotta be careful and turn in every direction while standing at every point. Okay. This place is pretty big, but not so big that we'll get lost in it. further there, and I don't see anything here. Sorry, this way. Shit. Before we go in that door, what I haven't noticed is a way up to the upper floor from here. No. There. Nothing. Okay, so I guess before we go through the door, let me... Oh, the book, right. Wait, evidence kit, shit. Should I use the evidence kit on those things we found on the ground? Damn it. I gotta find them again. Aha. Yes. Oh, maybe it is a bullet, chat. I'm sure they'll tell us back at the office. And then, God, there's that either blood stain or burnt patch. Where was that? It was not too much further in, because we found that before we found the crates. I can't remember. That's something we looked down at? Yes. Oh, good. I think this was what we were supposed to do. Glad I thought of that. Is it powder? No, I think it's liquid. Look at the way the edges are shining. Well, again, I'm sure they'll tell us.
Found blood. Someone got shot.
There. Since it has the number on the top. Hey chat, I know how we can open it. I didn't think the game would let us just shoot it open, but alright. Nice, you can right click to stop the video clip from playing. Alright, let's go see what Skinner found. Wait, now. That's a phone. What? Maybe there's a way to tell if it had been used recently, like the phone was not dusty or something. Or wait, could we? No. Any way to take fingerprints? Turn off. There. Save battery.
Well, this phone is DOA.
Department of Authenticity? You just like ease up on the government acronyms, Skinny. Something being printed out here. Yeah, doesn't look like there's anything written on it, chat. Yeah. Now that is a computer. Changed my mind. We can just take that as evidence. We're the FBI. Is that different? In the same hotspot. Empty. Oh, is that the way upstairs? Oh. Now, to get all the way up to the second level, there should be light again. sideways on the stairs. Wait, it won't let us go. Ah, there. Seagulls. Is that just the stairs back down? It's hard to tell. Yeah, okay, okay. You slide him anywhere around here. There's something to interact with there. Is that a crowbar, chat? Yes, now we can go back down. Deal with those crates. Maybe that's all we're supposed to find upstairs. We can't access the walkways above the main part. Is that? Okay, yeah, so there's nothing. We can only go back and forth up here. Is my understanding. Here. And you know, if you want to find something to Skinner, you can do that. No, I don't have to be the one that finds anything, no. No pride of discovery here. Dirt. Well, we finally got a clue in that ring of high-quality potting soil smugglers. Been hoping for a break in this case for weeks. Yeah, Shanks will be pleased. So I think that was one of the cases I handed off to Cook. The irony. There's... Will it let me? Yes. Curses, soiled again. Yeah, we'll just leave that there. The FBI does not clean up after themselves. The local law enforcement handle that crowbar They should be thankful for something to do. I will save again. Just talking to him.
Why would Mulder and Scully have called this location?
I'm not sure, but it's the best lead we've got.
That blood is troubling.
It doesn't look very good, does it? Let's have it analyzed and hope it belongs to someone else.
When does blood look good, Skinner?
If they were killed, where are the bodies?
I doubt the killers would leave the bodies of 2 federal agents lying here for us to find. If they're dead, we'll probably never find them. Let's just hope that's not the case. Now, if we delay any longer, we'll be lucky to find anything.
I wasn't aware that we were delaying. Oh, ooh, useful. Forgetting about these.
What do you think about this?
It's a popular brand.
It is a cigarette butt. Sorry, was it say more? No. Morley. Oh, okay. Like the monsters of Morley Manor.
What do you think about that?
I don't know, but I suggest you minimize your contact with it until we have it analyzed.
Well, I wasn't planning to lick the evidence anyway.
I'll have some DNA tests run on the blood.
I'll take a sample to the Psych Crime Lab in D.C. and have it analyzed.
Is there anything else to do here? I kinda don't think so. Would the game tell us if there was or wasn't? I just saved before the conversation, didn't I? Make sure there's nothing to be done with the phone. I mean, unless... Yeah, no. Right. So the evidence kit icon would appear if we could. I think we're... Oops.
I don't want that.
He's got evidence kits of his own. Let me just make sure there's nothing we can do. Like in terms of taking any of the printouts. Any evidence to be collected from the computer. Nah. I kind of think we're done here, chat. Let's see if there's anywhere else we can be looking up. Should I take a picture of the numbers on the wall? Yeah, maybe I will. And then I'll figure we've got everything we can out of here. If I can find the damn things again. Wait, actually, what about swapping the inside of the barrel? Nah. I'd be a terrible FBI agent. I'd be trying to collect entirely too much evidence. Just be like, I'd just like bring the whole barrel back to the field office and be like, look, it's an empty drum. They would be like, okay, we'll analyze it all. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, I just had one more thought, which is, can I use my night vision goggles upstairs? Yes. Why didn't I think of that sooner? Probably because we had flashlights in the house when I was growing up. We didn't have night vision goggles. Actually, would be kind of useful to have around. Can you just, like, buy night vision goggles? Oh. Oops. Apparently they don't last very long. Okay. Let's get out of here. Skinner thinks there's something else we were supposed to do here. Maybe he'll tell us. And again, maybe he won't. You know these deputy directors, chat. Crime lab run the DNA test, I assume? I have a contact there. Right. There's only 4 locations in Seattle. There's the cursor. No, we just saved. Let's try going there first, chat. King County Crime Lab, Seattle, April 2nd.
Hey, Mr. Wilmore. Good to see you. It's been a while.
Hey, John, how have you been?
Bored. I hope you have something real exciting for me.
I'll do my best.
So, what have you got?
No You owe me $1.
You working on anything good?
Nope. It's been very slow. I count on you FBI guys to keep my life interesting.
And we try to oblige.
How's your wife?
Ex, you mean?
Oops.
She's good. She's taking the kids to her mom's for Easter. Yours?
My wife?
No, your ex-kids. Yeah, your wife.
Good, I guess. We haven't really spoken in a while.
Does the audio look slightly off to you, chat? Like it doesn't match up with the lips?
No thanks, I'm trying to quit.
That's very funny.
Thank you. One Morley cigarette butt. I'll give it the once over. What's this, blood?
Very good.
You got a target to match it to? I can tell you the blood type, but without a target for a DNA test, there's not much I can do. What's the case?
A couple of missing FBI agents. We think the blood may belong to one of them.
That's too bad. I suggest you have the Sci-Crime Lab in D.C. run it. They could probably match it against the current agent database pretty quickly.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wouldn't be surprised if the FBI keeps DNA samples of their agents on file.
What have we here?
Good question.
You're gonna have to do better than this. I can tell you right now what this is. It's industrial grade lead.
Lead?
Yeah.
Why lead?
I don't know. It's used for anything from weighing scuba divers to lining X-ray vests. Pretty common stuff.
Is there any reason why someone would treat this like contraband?
Nope. It's neither illegal nor sexy. There's no reason why anybody should want or need to smuggle it anywhere.
I like John's sense of humor. Yeah, anything useful here? Roswell autopsy. Is it real? Vote here. Being very democratic about this. Where is JFK's brain? Dallas Theorist Discussion Group meets first Thursday of the month. They say of JFK's brain. Well, that sounds like a, well, not quite a science fiction movie. Nope. Back to the field office chat. Cook's still out working the counterfeit pull tab case.
Hey, in or out, okay? I'm trying to work here.
No. Well, he does give us hints. Hopefully he's not as stingy as the Gondor. Finally get out before he starts making snarky remarks. Let's go over our notes. Yes. But Skinner's going to take it to the sci-crime lab, right? That's not something we can do. Actually, we should try to put out an APB on the car itself, shouldn't we? Yeah. Just in case we need help navigating the office. We looked around the kitchen. Oh. Shanks gets to play keeper of the kitchen. Yeah, that was the front door. Stagger our saves. Now, this is the last time we'll get to save without it asking us if we want to. Now we can try calling computer crimes again.
Thank you for calling the Seattle Police Department Computer Crimes Division. We are currently in the process of upgrading our voicemail and phone system. As a result, we are unable to handle your call at the moment. We apologize for any inconvenience. Please try again tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Well, you know, crime doesn't wait for you to upgrade your voicemail, just saying. Taurus 621517. Updated info. No, it won't let us. Let's do the ING. I mean, this is going to tell us where it came from, right? Huh. Oh, wait. Lariat Rental. We should call Harriet. I understand she's very handy with them. But how does this help us? Yeah, that's as big as it gets. Yeah. God, nay, that's important. God, maybe Cook's got to be the one to update it if he's the one who put it out. Actually. Let's see how he's doing.
You have reached the automated messaging system of the Seattle FBI field office. Messages for Mark Cook cannot be taken at this time. Your number has been recorded, and this call has been logged. Thank you.
Jeez. Even FBI agents let their mailboxes fill up sometimes. As if it did. Looking up the license plate, unlock. Yeah, we looked at everything here. The new location. Wait, is that the laptop? Why can you not? Oh well. Once again, I'm trying to find my way out of my own office. That's, yeah. Or would it have been in Seattle? Maybe not. That's... And now shit, that's... No, I didn't want to go there. Oops. Wait, what's that? Oh, that's the bell. Yes, let's piss the law student off. Wait, shit, did it give me? I think the game just expects me to call them. I shouldn't have thought of that, really. 21517. Back then, you'd just look them up in the phone book, but I haven't seen a phone book in the game. I guess it's only for people. Well, there's one place I haven't tried going yet, and that's home. Please see manager in Unit 311. Yep. Number 13 is in trouble. It's a bear. Family pictures from happier times. Complaint for divorce. Set. Thank you for your submission to Last Call. When fantasy and night meet. Unfortunately, it did not meet our present needs, though we may make suggestions. This is not a rewrite request. Not quite for us, too slow in places. More suspense and atmosphere needed. Not particularly scary. Your story was read by our editorial staff, and it did not meet our requirements due to one or more of the above checked reasons. Again, thank you for thinking of Last Call for your submission. And always include an appropriate word count in upper right-hand corner. First box. Thanks. Wilmore hopes to be a writer. Everything when we first walked into a bar seemed fine, or not to matter at all. It made little difference which bar. They all seemed the same, dark and cool against the blinding heat, like a cave housing icy underground springs in the Mexican Rockies in the dead heat of summer. And drinking then seemed natural and easy, and set our heads to vibrating, and feeling like then with warmth inside it couldn't be wrong. It was drugs that seemed always wrong. Not. Wait, can we read more? How long is this story? I don't know, that's a lot to read, chat. Part of me is curious, but Marching through Georgia. I think it's safe to say that, Agent Wilmore is a Civil War buff. I celebrate my family, people close to me. There are many branches on my family tree. Loving, caring, helping, sharing. I celebrate my family, people close to me. Can't tell what it says on there. The child needs to work on her penmanship. That can't. But then I was young once. Everything's the same. Try to look closer. What's that? The developers really like techies to games. Or that was all they could get the rights to. Hey, maybe it wasn't in public domain back when they made this game. What is that? Is that everything? It's the damn TV again. I think we've seen everything that we can at the apartment. I don't know what to do, chat, do I? Oh, I could call, what's his name? John at the crime lab, see if he's found out anything. Kronos Quartet. Wait, we haven't been down here. Can't tell if that's whiskey or corn syrup. Quisp. Triscuit. Wait, Triscuit is real. Do you guys think Quisp is real? Actually telling me that Coors is real. Late night cabaret tonight. Insomniacts. Martian tangos. Who's that? I can't tell. The effect of the rebellion on the homes of Virginia. Clothes, winter. I'm guessing the divorce is fairly recent. Journal. March 31st, 1996. This work I'm doing is getting frustrating. I've been beating my head against a brick wall trying to get a resolution to this case. Militias are a pernicious force in America, and they will become even more dangerous and enjoy a grander measure of success as long as ignorant citizens allow them to flourish. Last week, after a protracted legal battle, 7 members of the Lightning Strike Brigade, LSB, from Redmond were bound over for trial, charged with conspiracy, tax fraud, bank robbery, federal weapons violations, bomb making, and possession of explosive devices, despite the efforts of their lawyers to derail the grand jury proceedings. Amazing. I can't believe those sharks. After all that Bursaw did, including gaining their cooperation, did that take some doing, of the state authorities and county sheriff to bring those guys in and wrapped them up in an ironclad case, courtesy of some fine bureau work, thank you. You'd think those lawyers would just resign themselves to trying the case. In court. No. There they are on the TV news every night, decrying the persecution of their clients, who are patriots and true Americans, the frontline warriors against tyranny. Yes. Interesting reading about this stuff from 1996, etc., etc. Sometimes I wonder if it's all worth it. At least Shanks appreciates what I've been doing. He's a good guy, one of the best sakes I've worked for. I've worked under. Still, it gets frustrating when you work on a case and see the bad guys go or get the clean end of the stick. I've done all I could to put together a strong case. Now it's time to just let it go and let our judicial system take over. I haven't seen Elizabeth in the past 2 weeks. I missed her last visitation weekend, tied up at work again, and now Custer is coming. Don't know if I will have a chance to see her then. Oh, Easter is coming. Either. I'm putting this all aside for now. It's late, and tomorrow's a fresh sheet of paper. Maybe I can get something positive accomplished. April 1st. April Fool's Day. SOS as far as I'm concerned. Though I did manage to get away at noon for a couple of games of racquetball with Cook. The first time in weeks. Am I sore? I have to force myself to go to the gym at least twice a week. Beat him 3 games to 2. A few rollouts on serve, too. That was relaxing. He owes me lunch now, though I don't think he'll ever pay up. No reason for him to break his streak of no pays. Later, Shanks called me into his office and wanted a heads up on my work. With the pull tab counterfeiting that's coming out of Canada, I gave him a short run-through that seemed to satisfy him. He wants me to get that report finished up by the end of the week. No biggie. Easter is a week away, and that nagging obligation of finding something for Elizabeth is chewing at my butt. I have to get busy and get some gifts together, so at least she'll have something from me if I can't get over to see her. Barb hasn't bugged me lately for money, so I'm counting my blessings. This won't last, that's for sure. Maybe I'll call Carolyn and see if she wants to have Easter dinner with me and Elizabeth, if I can get the day off. Still no word on whether or not I'll be working. I know we have a surveillance of those heroin scum traders ongoing. But the rotation might miss me until Monday. No sense trying to switch duty with anyone. If it does come to me, everyone wants off for Easter, though Cook said he might take my shift if I got stuck. He's got nothing better to do. Maybe if I got religion, I'd have a better excuse to give Shanks in order to get those holidays off. You'd think he'd be more lenient, knowing I have a little daughter. The Bureau comes first with him, don't I know it. I'm reading a good book right now. Make Me a Map of the Valley by Jebediah Hotchkiss. Oh, Stonewall Jackson's topographer. No, I've seen his house, actually. It was involved in my Eagle project a long time ago. But that's another story. He was a very talented map maker, and you can imagine the importance placed upon him to get the details right. It's an exemplary journal of his day-to-day chores in the field, producing battle maps for the general staff. Hotchkiss was a school principal for a time. He and his brother bought a farm in Virginia and founded the Lock Willow Academy, which was successful until his students began enlisting in the Confederacy, which Hotchkiss ultimately did as well. I sure would like to have one of Hotchkiss' original maps, like the one he did of the Battle of Fredericksburg. It looks like he had to be hovering above the land in a blimp or something. He was an artist. The details were amazing. He was a true asset to Jackson. I'd like to set up a diorama of the Fredericksburg battle, but when's the time to do it? If I don't find some time for such things, I'll go crazy. I have to remember that there's a life beyond the Bureau, somewhere. Well, lights out time. The morning comes quick for the weary. I have to write out some checks for bills, so I better get to it before I fade. Oh. He found time to write plenty in his diary, or journal. But I didn't think we'd find anything in his apartment, but I didn't know what to do, so I was like, well, I'm sure I'll have to look around there at some point. I feel like I've seen that man before. No. Reference Civil War. Yeah, Wilmore's a Civil War buff. Okay, what else? All right. Ouch. Didn't think. soon. Could have at least finished the tests on the Morley.
You have reached CCOM voicemail services. Voicemail for John Amos is unavailable at this time. Please try again later.
Is everybody... Oh, maybe they're upgrading all the voicemail across the city. Or across the government. I don't know. Well... Okay. Let's chat with Shanks.
I could use some help with this case.
Okay, let me review your notes.
I really hope we don't have a limited number of times we can go to him.
I'd go back to the warehouse if I were you.
Okay. No, thanks. That's
Rest of
good.
it looks pretty good.
I appreciate the game having that function. What we missed at the warehouse. I don't know. Did read there was some pixel hunting in this game. The fact that we could look up in a couple places made me wonder if there was some important reason to do so. And that was the only one. Excuse me. Yeah, too bright. And if I don't find something soon, I may look up a hint. Because it was lucky enough I found the bloodstain in particular. Interesting, but where? There were other crates that Mulder and Scully were hiding behind, weren't there? Can't remember now, did I? We can't go forward there. There's no hotspot, but could I just use... Nope. No. All right. Maybe just need to get another sample. And that's it. Nah. sample of lead is enough. Meanwhile, the seagulls are mocking us. Have we been down here? I kind of think so. Yep, that's where I got it before. Oh, I bet that's it. I mean, that we saw before. I did try to collect evidence from the phone, right? See if... get fingerprints off it? I thought I did. Back where we first came in. Ah. Yeah. All right. We have these. Oh, still too bright. Yeah. A second. Is that the... No, that's not a door at all. Hello. The boat wasn't there before, was it? Maybe he saw something.
What's your name? Who's asking?
Oh, fair.
Agent Wilmore, FBI. Like to ask you a few questions. What's your name? James Wong. What can you tell me about that warehouse? Not much. It's a warehouse. I don't know, I just dock here. They used to haul a lot of cargo in and out of there. Armed guards sometimes. Lately it's been pretty quiet, which ain't too surprising, considering what's been going on around here. Well, what exactly is that? Fish been drying up.
Huh.
Have you noticed any unusual activity? Not really, just the fact the warehouse been a lot quieter than usual.
Except for the gunfights, the screams, the blinding flashes of light.
Can I get a cigarette from you? Sorry, I don't smoke. Gives you cancer. Don't you watch the news? You been here this last week? Pretty much. You haven't seen or heard anything unusual? No, I try to get home by dusk, see my family.
I don't have a reason to ask him that.
So what's happened to the fishing? I don't know, but it's getting bad. Some folks say it's from overfishing. How long's this been going on? Long enough for a lot of guys to move on. Can't make ends meet. I'm thinking about it myself.
That. Oh, hey. Conco, thank you so much for the 15 stream watch streak. Really appreciate it. You guys, please go check out Conco the Fanda. Keep meaning to figure out a way for it to make it read aloud if there are like contributions to the community challenge or watch streak redeems, but I don't know if it's possible. I'm just grateful it's a way that get it to read chat out.
Tell me about your family. Why? Curious. Just want to know about your family, that's all. Okay. Wife, little girl. How old's your daughter? 7. Young for a man your age. I'm surprised. I eat a lot of fish. Is your wife younger than you? Young enough to have a 7-year-old. How long have you been in this country? My accent give it away, huh? 10, 11 years, maybe. Where you from, Mr. Wong? China. I left Canton in 1985.
Well, he's got an answer for everything. Fish stocks.
So what's happened to the fishing? I don't know, but it's getting bad. Some folks say it's from overfishing. How long's this been going on?
Same thing.
Long enough for a lot of guys to move on. Can't make ends meet. I'm thinking about it myself. Does this look familiar to you? No. What is it? Why don't you let me ask the questions?
Any reason? It's like it. Could there be some use of the lead in fishing that he might know about?
Does this look familiar to you? No.
It's the same thing.
Any reason why we'd find blood in that warehouse? No. Industrial accident, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, Good. It's everything we can ask him about. Seems to be the only way to end conversations. And that's the only thing he can tell us is that the fishing is drying up. What do you guys think? Head back to the office? Eat the corn. Sure, I tried to get the evidence from the phone, but I'll try one more time. Yeah. That now seemed logical to me.
Streamer streaming game on stream. Streamer, I'm afraid. Streamer, you must pause my stream. Streamer got a raid. Here's a raider leading raiders. Welcome raider, welcome raiders. Are the raiders alligators? Raider, crackle.
Hey, Rush Pirate. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Well, how was your stream? You guys, please go check out Rush Pirate 1. Awesome streamer. VTuber. Plays different genres of mostly older games. What were you playing tonight? Ooh, Outer Worlds 2. Nice. You're playing that for a while, haven't you? Are you still enjoying it? Now that's one of the more modern games, right? But welcome in, everybody. I'm Purblind Gamer. I'm a legally blind retro and variety streamer who plays a mixture of action games and adventure games and a lot of horror games. And tonight we're playing the X-Files FMV game from the mid-90s. As we celebrate FMV February around here and play FMV games all through February. Let's see who else is here. Hey, Divisimo, welcome in. It's a very long open world game, so you'll be playing that for a good while yet, huh? But great, always great to see you, RP. I really appreciate the raid. I understand you may need to go get dinner or go to bed after streaming. You've been streaming a good while, haven't you? Yeah, we're in this game. We play Agent Craig Wilmore, and he's been assigned to find Mulder and Scully, who have gone missing. And this is where they went missing. And we found bloodstains here. Oh, you're still here. Just like follow me around. And we can tell the black powder is lead.
What do you think about that?
I don't know, but I suggest you minimize your contact with it until we have it analyzed.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get lead poisoning. Can't talk to Skinner about Mr. Wong. And maybe try going back to the office now. So maybe that was the only reason Shanks sent us back to the warehouse. Yeah, this is a good game, even if I am making slow progress. Okay, well, if we can't call John, we can go see him again. No.
Hey, don't you owe me $1?
From what, that basketball game? No way, that crooked partner of yours cheated.
Cook? He never cheated a day in his life.
Don't hold your breath over that buck. The boys in the crime lab are officially protesting.
Well, Cook may not be crooked, but he hasn't given me any of those lunches he owes me, so I don't know. Nothing else we can give him. Yeah, let's go back to the field office. See if Skinner will give us anything new. Nope.
I could use some help with this case.
Okay, let me review your notes. I'd go back to the warehouse if I were you.
Again?
The rest of it looks pretty good.
To the warehouse. Hey, Asmodon. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Done. Guys, please go check out Asmodon. Were you streaming recently? Far Cry Primal. Oh. Is that like a Far Cry / Primal Rage crossover? I'd play it. I'd say, would I play it? Those Far Cry games get to be pretty big and sprawling, don't they? God. Oh, you were just testing out or streaming on your PC. I don't know. I kind of feel like at this point I should look up a hint chat, because I feel like there's a good chance we're just missing something. That is just something that I'm overlooking, and I might not be able to find. But Far Cry Primal's a fun game. It's good. I only played the first 2 Far Cries. I liked the first one a lot, but the second one just kind of had nothing whatsoever to do with the first one and got so big it was sometimes daunting. I did say when I started this that I should probably have a walkthrough handy, because I'd read it was, you know, sometimes you're hunting for small things. Okay, here, dockside. Alright, so there's the crates, which we found. Okay, there's a bullet by the barrels. I would never have found that. Okay. I think that's the only thing I was missing. That's not so bad. I'm pretty pleased with how I fared. It did let us look at the barrels, but wait, it said it was. Even with a pillar on the right. Okay, so it's towards the barrels, but lodged a pillar somewhere. This one? Am I not lined up right? Get closer to the crates of lead. And the walkthrough said it would be a copper dot, I think, so let me know if you guys see it, chat. It's where? Is it in this pillar? Yep, never would have found that. Oops.
I don't want that.
The bullet passed through. The victim may only have been injured.
And that's assuming they were only shot once. But I appreciate your optimism, Agent Wilmore.
I can't say anything else about the bullet itself, but maybe that's enough to satisfy Skinner. Progress. Means
The
progress.
sedan's been following us since we left the field office.
Yep.
Who do you think it is?
Someone who's interested in what we're doing.
What should we do about that car?
I think that's your call, Agent Wilmore.
Oh, my pleasure, Captain Thaco. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a good night's sleep. Always appreciate it.
Do you think they know about Mulder and Scully?
It's possible. Why don't you go ask them?
Maybe it's that car he means. Wouldn't let me shoot out their tires. No, 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 no. Oh. Well, going back inside, reset it. Here's another idea. No. But could I try taking a picture of the license plate? Maybe.
Who do you think it is?
Someone who's interested in what we're doing.
What should we do about that car?
I think that's your call, Agent Wilmore.
Push this off on me. You're the director. You can't. No, they're on the far side. We can't go around the... No, we couldn't go around the warehouse anyway. We got a clear enough one. The fact that it showed him hold up the camera suggests that that's what we were supposed to do. Not just going around shooting out people's tires so we can talk to them. The FBI is not trigger happy.
Do you think they know about Mulder and Scully?
It's possible, yes. Let's trace that license number, get your film developed.
No film. It's digital.
Fancy. Cutting edge technology the FBI has here. It's fun playing older games. Now we get somewhere. too seem possible. There. Yes. There, that's a good one. Done. Z 240 EAK. There was a dash, wasn't there? Let's try all the databases. Restricted data. Well, perhaps Assistant Director Skinner would like to unrestrict it. Well, let's try them all. Heck, there can be criminals in the government and the military, too.
Streamer streaming game on stream. Streamer, I'm afraid. Streamer, you must pause my stream. Streamer got a raid. Here's a raider leading raiders. Welcome raider, welcome raiders. Are the raiders alligators? Raider, raider, grackle.
Thank you so much for the raid, Cylon. So lovely to see you. How are you? How was the rest of your stream? You guys, please go check out Cylon by the Sea. Really delightful streamer. Really kind person. How was it? You were playing, was it King's Quest 3, was it? King's Quest Retro. But welcome in, everybody. I'm Purblind Gamer. I'm a legally blind retro and variety streamer who plays some action games, some adventure games, some horror games, lots of different games. And tonight we're playing the X-Files FMV game from the 90s, and it's quite good. If sometimes they expect you to find tiny things that no human being would be expected to find. But other than that, it's very well made and seems fun, even if we're still in the early part of it. King's Quest 4, sorry, yes. Hair today, goon tomorrow, or something. Yeah, X-Files fan, Cylon? I enjoyed it. I only saw like maybe 3 seasons and then the film and like a few episodes of the spin-off and then a few random later episodes. One of these days I'll sit down and watch all like 8 seasons. But let's see who else is here. Oh, Cooler, hey. Good to see you, is it? Or Julian, right? And Purple Tentacle. Hey. Oh, you absolutely love the X-Files. Have you played this game before, Cylon? You guys, please go check out Purple Tentacle, too. Good to see you, Purple. Playing, ooh, pinball. Nice. But, yeah, it's going well, thanks, Cooler. And did you like the X-Files game? Okay. It does seem like a really good game, as FMV games. Yes, Agent Craig Wilmore. And I like, we were just reading his diary earlier. They were like, they're developing him as a character. Seems like a fun protagonist. And of course, you know, it's really professional quality, like shooting, which you would expect if they were filming it, while they were filming the series. Oh, and it was written by the series creator, which is also cool. But really appreciate you coming in, Cylon. And did you beat King's Quest 4? Oh yeah, my pleasure, Purple. Yeah. And there are just so many TV series that I do want to watch in their entirety, but it's a hell of a time commitment, especially, network shows, like 20-some episodes per season. God, if our company sells a show to a network, that's going to be a lot of work. Oh well. How much you love the X-Files. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad that you're able to come in, Cylon, and watch me bumble about in here. We will have to end fairly soon. But yeah, we just got all the evidence from the warehouse and found out that someone was following us. Oh yeah, but we don't know who's following us because it's like a government license plate with restricted data. They were going to go talk to the delightful and friendly Assistant Director Skinner and be like, "Hello, could you please unrestrict some data for us?" He'll be like, "No, I don't want to." Oh, wow. Back in high school, you had like a bunch of posters of David Duchovny. Yeah, somebody was coming in here earlier and saying, "Oh, Mulder, he's so hot in that 90s way." I seem to recall that Agent Scully was quite attractive too. But God, it really was a well-written show with fun characters and like sci-fi and I enjoy sci-fi and paranormal series a lot. I love that it was so popular. But I love that when people have series that they're really passionate about. And I only started watching it like afterwards. It must have been cool to see it while it was coming out. My dad and I would get the videos from the video store and watch a couple episodes. And I remember on one video they had an episode from season 1, but then the villain came back a few seasons later, so they had the later season about episode with him on the same videotape. Your most listened to song. It was a song about David Duchovny that came out in 2025. I think it's safe to say that Cylon by the Sea is something of an X-Files fangirl. Yeah.
Why were we being followed?
I don't know, but whoever's involved in this case isn't afraid of the FBI. There could be an underworld connection.
The government's not afraid of us, but we are the government. Entirely too much government going on around here. Oh, interesting, but I should check out that song. Oh, that sounds interesting. And I love that they have Mulder and Scully in this game, even if, we only saw them briefly. I assume we'll eventually find them because, spoiler alert, I don't think they die. I don't think they could have stretched the series out another 4 seasons if they did die. There are ways. Anybody seen the Venture Brothers? No spoilers. And that was like the end of season 1. If you know, you know. But I know some people liked this, or a lot of people liked this game, but a lot of people didn't like this game. Did you find it too difficult or too pixel hunty sometimes, Cylon?
You think Wong is involved?
I don't know. Did you get the sense that he knew more than he was telling you?
He's definitely hiding something.
I'll say you weren't there when I questioned him, so how would you know, Skinner? You like fish?
Is there any connection with the decline in fishing?
I don't see any obvious connection. Sport fishing isn't a federal offense.
Ooh, we should take the bullet over to John Amos, see if he has like a ballistics division there.
I could run a DNA test on the saliva on that cigarette.
That's a bit of a stretch, Agent Wilmore. I wouldn't waste my time.
Alright, and he's going to take the blood to their fancy DC lab.
You think the blood belongs to one of your agents?
I can't rule it out. But I'll wait for the test results before making a determination. I suggest you do the same, Agent Wilmore.
Back off. Got it. And now we can tell him it's lead.
What do you think that powdered lead is being used for?
I don't know. That one has me really stumped. It could be a byproduct of weapons manufacture. I suggest you conduct a little research.
AD Skinner, you've got a call on line 1.
This is Skinner. I understand. I have to go back to Washington immediately. I'll take some of the blood back to the lab in D.C. for analysis. I want you to be in surveillance on that warehouse tonight. These two agents are very important to me.
Oh, he likes Mulder and Scully. Right. I mean, I appreciate that at least so far we could go to Shanks for help, or for some kind of hint. He'd be like, no, go back to the warehouse, you missed something. You know, some games wouldn't even have that. Still, I wonder if we hadn't gone back. Because first I tried to shoot the tires out of the car, and the game was like, you can't do that. And then I went back and took pictures, but like if I hadn't done that, it would have been impossible to win the game. Did we look at this before? Yeah, just clipboards. But does Shanks have higher clearance? Oh, that's all. Meanwhile, Shanks continues to gatekeep the kitchen. Oh, hey, Cook's back.
Hey, I'll be right with you. Just let me finish this up. Almost done.
Oops. Sorry, no, I was trying to leave your office, but I got lost. You would be alarmed how often that happens. Still can't call Lariat. And we still can't take the laptop in. We can't just show up with a laptop. There.
Finally, something that looks like evidence. Thought you boys had gone dumpster diving or something. One slug. Looks like a 38. It's not in very good shape. Standard stuff, I guess?
Yeah, I dug it out of a hunk of wood.
You got it.
Would he be able to tell if that was the one that wounded? Well, I don't know that it matters. Assuming that's all he can do for now. Oh, but did you ever play the PS2 X-Files game, Cylon? I'd read a little bit about that. More like survival horror influenced. maybe. Go back to the apartment and rest till tonight, or... I think the game has told us. There's a waiting mechanic. Like Nancy Drew, where you can advance clocks. Yeah, he's still on the phone. Never played any PlayStation? There's a whole world of games you have yet to discover, Cylon. Including, we were talking about a couple of streams ago how the PS1 had some decent adventures. The second Clock Tower game, by all accounts. And Silverlode, by all accounts. Okay, so I haven't actually played any myself, but I have it on good authority they exist. I mean, there are plenty of things I don't know much about, and yeah, not what you mean deprived. I haven't had a more recent console than a GameCube and a PS2, but apparently they just kept making gaming consoles. Have you guys heard about this new Nintendo console called the Wii? It looks like a lot of fun. Like, you just wave the controllers around like lightsabers. Ooh, I bet that's going to get some Star Wars games. Yeah, Wii. If we're really lucky, it'll get some House of the Dead ports. I know. What a weird name for a console. It's like 64. Okay, I get it. That's how many bits it has. GameCube, I get it. It's a cube. It plays games. What's there to understand? Wii? I'm guessing it's very small. Yeah. Maybe the bed will have a grab lightning icon now. And the game will be like, you forgot to eat before going to bed, so you died of starvation. Next time, learn how to be a human being before you learn how to be an FBI agent. Okay, this isn't like a Sierra game or something. Is that a baseball bat? Yeah, I guess it makes sense that an FBI agent would sleep with a weapon by their bed. What is this, a King's Quest game? Oh, weird that there was lightning. But... yeah, I see. I wasn't sure if it was going to make us write in the journal to end the day or something. But now they say that out loud, that's silly. You fell off of stairs, and that's one way you die. Just remember, I tried out a CD-ROM of Laura Bow 2 years back, and if you don't look both ways every time you cross the street, you get run down. Apparently the 1920s was a dangerous time to cross streets. Oh, that's the mirror. Like, why do I have a giant picture of myself in the bathroom? The vanity. Well, yes, they do have vanities in bathrooms. Escape from New York. A classic science fiction movie. And the Ramones. Jerry Harry. You get a portrait of Roberta Williams every time you die. Be like, I'm the one who made you die. I hope that my face will be burned into your memory so that when you die in real life, you'll remember who might have been responsible. Great, now we're turning game developers into dark godlike figures. The audacity. A laundry chute in case you need a quick escape. See, I've noticed details sometimes. Okay, but seriously, what does the game want me to do? Or do we just go back to the warehouse and it's automatically going to be night? I've seen weirder things. Roberta Williams or a possum? I don't know, but aren't possums kind of cute? I mean, you know, when they're not, like, popping out of trees and hissing at you. Of course, have we ruled out the possibility that Roberta Williams is a possum? You know, just, shape-shifting, you know. Unregistered enigma guy and all that good stuff. I read about it in a book, so it must be true. Oh, you had a bad experience with a possum tonight. Oh, in King's Quest 4? Ooh, sorry to hear that. No, it's still daytime. So there's this really fun platform game I think you should play, Cylon. It's called Rocket Knight Adventures. I feel like you'd really enjoy it. It involves a knight with a rocket pack who throws his sword, and it's a lot of fun. No need to, look up what it's about or anything. Oh shit, you actually had an incident with a real life possum. Oh, I'm sorry. That does sound like it would be scary. Well, fine, possum eat ticks, but there are no ticks in my house. Except for the Tick Season 1 on DVD. God, imagine animals trying to break into your house to eat your DVDs. Oh. Okay, so you know why I'm suggesting Rocket Knight Adventures. Wait till you see the sequel. But wow, you only had 2 Genesis games and that was one of them. What was the other one? Caesar's Palace? Minnesota Fats Pool Legend? Jurassic Park: The Lost World? Seriously, what does the game want me to do? Shanks? How do I advance time?
I could use some help with this case.
Okay, let me review your notes. I'd run a background check on Wong. The rest of it looks pretty good.
Oh, okay. I should have figured that out, to be fair. Possum trauma. Oh, yes. Yes, no, take care of yourself after stream. And actually, we're going to end really soon. Maybe Thanks so much. It's always such a delight to see you, Cylon. Thank you for bringing your community here and hanging out. And I'll look forward to the next one of your streams. Hopefully you'll be playing an easier game than
Hey pal,
King's
how's it
Quest
going out
4.
there? I'm sure you're sucking up to Skinner appropriately.
Listen, now you're off the phone. But yeah, we're going to wrap up in like 5 or 10 minutes, I think, chat. I suck up from you. Well, let's be friendly.
You know, it could be better.
Well, that's too bad. What's the problem?
We don't yet.
I just don't have much of a handle on what's happening here.
This is a problem. Talk to me.
Okay. Haircut.
I don't have all the information. Something is missing.
So get back out there.
No, it's not that. The field work is fine. It's something else.
Like what?
Something hidden? Something I can't see?
You think Skinner's involved?
I don't know.
Hey, listen. If you need anything, you just let me know, okay?
Thanks, man.
What's with the laptop?
No, Scully's. It's password protected.
You want me to call Computer Crimes Division, see what they can do?
I mean, I tried.
No, I'll do it.
Okay, fine.
Intelligence Network Gateway. Was it Wong? James Wong? It's him. Born in Houston, Texas. Wait a second. Military service. 1963 to 1966. Army dishonorable discharge after it was discovered he lied about his age to enter the service. Oh, right. 1968, assault. Chicago, Illinois, all charges dropped. 1972, robbery. Lampasas, New York. Convicted. Served 6 months in Dannemora State Penitentiary. 1976, armed robbery, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Charges dropped. 1968, possession of stolen property, Los Angeles, California. Mistrial. 1988, possession of a controlled substance with intent to distribute, San Francisco. Served 18 months in San Quentin. 1991, possession of stolen property, Seattle. Charges dropped. 1995, possession of stolen property, Seattle. Mistrial. Well, someone's got quite a rap sheet. Oh, fingerprints too. Oh, okay. Maybe now we can go try to get prints off that phone. Oh. Send it to Skinner. There we go. And I think I should save and then I should call it a night, chat. It is getting kind of late. And I am trying not to stream super late anymore. And then we'll quit very carefully. There we are. I mean, in spite of not knowing what to do sometimes, I do think it's a good game. I should just be more liberal with my use of the walkthrough, let's be real. Oh, thank you. You too, Purple. Let me find who we're going to raid, and then I'll tell you chaps what's coming up. Oh, Atari Beer Pong. Thank you so much for the contribution to the community challenge. You guys, please go check out Atari Beer Pong. Awesome streamer. Points Bomb, thank you. And Purple Tentacle, thank you for the contribution. Really appreciate it, you guys. Well, you guys should definitely check out Atari Beer Pong. Great retro streamer. Hope you're doing well, Atari. Oh yeah, my pleasure. Let's see. It's online. Pathologic 3, Fantasy Star, Master System. Ew. The 4T gamer chick is playing Glover. I threatened to play the PC port of Glover at one point if I forgot it working. Illusion City. Let's raid. Go ahead and raid Moosey Fade. Playing the Messenger. That's not the game with Rutger Hauer, is it? I'm thinking of something else. I don't know what. But as what's coming up on stream, so Wednesday we're going to start a new game. And I'm thinking, I don't know. I got this other FMV game recently called Mission Critical, which is another 90s one, but I feel like I should play something that's more action. So, you know, if we're playing the X-Files, then we might play either a Hog or Frankenstein later in the month, and we probably should play an action game, so yeah, maybe I'll just do Killing Time. I'd been meaning to replay the PC port of Killing Time on stream at some point and hopefully get the good ending, so well, maybe I'll give that maybe I'll do that. And then Saturday, for Short Horror Saturday, I'm thinking of streaming this modern FMV game called Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe. And then next Sunday, it'll be back to the X-Files. And I'm going to try and get at least one really obscure FMV game to stream this month. I've got a couple of possibilities, but more on that as it develops. And yeah, I think that's everything important. Oh, have you heard of it? Yeah, is it by... I can't remember if it's by them, but I've been meaning to buy it for a while and finally snapped it up in a sale. There. Oh, Ghoulbane played it. Oh, and the Shapeshifting Detective, is that by the same company? Yeah, the Shapeshifting Detective is another one that sounds good. I mean, at this point there are quite a few pretty good-looking modern-era FMV games. But thank you guys for coming to hang out and to watch me getting stuck. I appreciate all the chatters and all the lurkers. And thank you guys for the raids tonight and the contributions to the community challenge and everything else. And you guys can find me on Twitter and MySpace, where I post stream announcements and random announcements. And then you can find VODs of my past streams up on YouTube. Oh, okay, Poe and Monroe in the Shapeshifter Detective. Oh, well, maybe I should have played that first. No, I'll get to all of them eventually. We've got many more Februaries in our future. Knock on wood. But I hope everybody has a good night. And, yeah. Discover the truth out there, whatever that truth may be. Good night, Purple. Say hi to Moosey Fate, and I'll see you guys on Monday, or Wednesday.